If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gon' shoot you.
Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun fine morning, babe. Nothing in the water.
Good day again, you guys. Welcome back to Tony Sportcast. I am your host, Tony Forbes, and let's get on with today's episode. Today's episode, I will be talking about the fact that I don't like how the media is spiraling some sort of against whatever they spiraling against Baker Mayfield and Patrick Mahomes. This is all I have to say to the critics. Guys, take a chill pill, relax, okay? These teams only lost to two teams. At least one of them lost to two teams, and she's lost to three. Okay? That doesn't mean it's all is lost. Let me start off with Baker Mayfield, right? One thing I don't like is that the media trying to make it seem like the team is heavily reluctant on Baker Mayfield. Listen to me. This is a strong Russian team with a good passing players. What they gotta do for Baker? They get variety of players to win games. You know what I'm saying? They just almost as creative as the Chiefs, in my opinion. And people spiral and talk like, I'm not sure if Baker is capable of this. Dude dropped 42 points against the Chargers. Justin Herbert is playing in a whole completely new level now. Like the Justin Herbert we saw last year, he learned it. He completely learned it all. He's better than before. He's sufficient. He's highly reluctant. He's almost a player of the year. You know, MVP possibly. The way he's playing. I actually like him, Justin Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chargers finally fixed most of the errors that they needed. It's still a few edges they need to fix upon. But I've noticed that they get some of the best tackles in the league, which is something every team needs. You need a great tackle, so you have a great quarterback. That's only fair. You really think if Tom Brady goes to a bad team goes to a team with a bad offensive line, trust me, he will be complaining from that season start to get rid of most of those guards there for some new ones, fresher, better, stronger, or some veterans, whatever, just so he could play the way he would like to play. That's how dangerous Tom Brady is. We really watch him very good. You know what I'm saying? I'm like looking at this dude's stats, like. This guy, if he like Baker Mayfield, maybe after Baker Mayfield, it's like this guy could score and could pass up to 300 passing yards a game if he wants to. And people just have a narrative like, man, he ain't too short. Dude could clutch. Dude could make plays. Dude could do whatever you need him to do. He'll do it. He's almost like it. Like, y'all just need to take a chill pill. Just because they lost to the Los Angeles Rams, that everyone's like, we're not sure something's going on. Like, guys, this is only the early part of the season. There are always some mistakes that are made that can be proved later on. Stop jamming down on a few losses. Like, look at me. I was upset all for the last couple of weeks with my teams with the Eagles. Because I realized it wasn't just Jalen Hurts. It wasn't his fault. I've noticed mostly it's been the play calling with the coaches, and also, I don't know what's up with these players. They doing all these little penalty marks. It's really getting ridiculous. We have the most penalties of any team in the league right now for the Philadelphia Eagles. But surprisingly, we won against Carolina. I was like, oh my freaking goodness, finally we got the win that we was looking for, Jalen. Thank you. Like, man, I really watched this Carolina game, and I was like, bro, for some reason, as bad as Jalen playing right now, the defense is not giving up. I don't know what's going on with that defense. That defense didn't give up. It was like, despite what you may see from our offense, this right here is a major problem right now. And I love that. I really like the motivation behind that. Javon Hargrave, Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat. Oh, but the person who really saved them was actually Darius Slay. And I'm like, finally to you too. It was like, that was the whole purpose of us getting you from Detroit. Because this guy's like an interception artist that I have him as. Because from the last time he played in Detroit, he racked up to 10 interceptions for that season, or 11. He was the most receptive cornerback in the league at that time. He had more receptions than anyone. And that's what it's like, that's what we had him for. This is what I'm supposed to be seeing in Darius Slay. It's like, I hope he finally cracked now. I hope this is cracking point now, because I'm supposed to be seeing more and more of this when this team playing with Darius Slay. And I was like, this was the whole purpose we getting him, because we let go on Malcolm Jenkins. He's in the Saints right now. He's doing fairly fine. But us Eagles, it's like we making too much mistakes and too much petty penalty calls. Like what? Like every time I see a great play, there's a penalty call on the Eagles. Offensive line holding, 5-yard penalty, back to second down. I'm like, oh my freaking God. Why? Like, as a fan, I'll be honest, my brother told me this: never give up on your team. But during that third quarter, I did. I just had enough. 3-15. Now it was like 3-21. Hold on. Let me see if I could remember the scoreboard. Sorry if I didn't mess over the deal. But we ended up scoring up to 25 points, and it was like it was muchly needed. Like, thank God. It was heavily needed. And it was like, it was really unnecessary for how the season began, because if you really notice it, we wasn't running the ball much. That was number one mistake. We was passing the ball like we trying to give Jalen Hurts like he's some sort of Peyton Manning. No, Jalen Hurts gotta play like how Jalen Hurts play, pretending on the play calls that you set him up with. You guys just set him up more with more tempo motion and run and play. Like, I noticed he's jumping that fast. Like, it's like no one can beat him in that the way he's hopping on that. If you really watch that last quarter, what he did, it's like he hopping on this tempo play and quick slant road and quick fast rotation with the running back. I was like, this is how he usually plays. This is what we get him for from Alabama. That's how he plays. He's not like a Peyton Manning where you have to stay in the pocket and pass all day. Like he's a standard quarterback. He's not standard. He's mobile. You saw him that day when he was running and giving out yards. When it was needed. He did all that in the fourth quarter. I'm like, oh, this dude clutching. Wow. I don't believe it. He actually clutches this game. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give shout out to Donald too. Now I really like him. He really showing that he deserves a second chance, and Carolina is eating him. But it is going to be a bumpy road for Carolina. I think Carolina will have a fight, because I think fighting getting into the playoff, because I feel as though they're going to be a wild card spot the way they're playing. I feel as though in my heart they could probably be a wild card, but I think they could go in the playoffs for sure. They still have heavy weapons. And now for my second person, I end up skipping them out. Sorry if I end up talking about my Eagles team, but I'm still an Eagles fan. But also Patrick Mahomes. Like, now I want to talking about Patrick Mahomes because I don't like how they really spend the narrative on this guy. Like, he spent a big ton of money and he's got a little bit lousy now. It's not him. Like, get off this guy's neck. Like, you all have to see, like, a few losses to be like, oh, man, this guy is garbage or whatever y'all want to say. Because y'all don't want to say it up front, but how it sounds and how it coming from y'all guys, it does sound like, this guy, he's not a fault him now. Look, he little juice or whatever. Nope. This guy still get his juice. Offensive line just need a little bit of touching up, and the defense needed to do better. Because I'm not seeing much of the defense for the Chiefs right now for the season. Like, I'm highly disappointed in the defense. Like, the offense is okay. Maybe the offensive line need to change up a little bit, because I don't know why they changed up their offensive line from their Super Bowl's offensive line that they had last year. Because this one, it making Mahomes run more as usual and plays a little bit different than usual too now. But then again, Andy Reid, a great offensive head coach himself, he's very versatile and creative with plays, and Mahomes is the best creative quarterback there is. Yo, they're going to the playoffs. It's just going to look nasty how they can get there, you know? But I did remember a season where Pittsburgh Steelers had a very terrible season, but managed to get in the playoffs by pure accident. And don't you believe that with that pure accident that Pittsburgh did, they beat every single team in the playoffs, gone to Super Bowl, and won. Now explain that. Y'all let the 3 games that Mahomes had lost to, and be like, you start complaining or dragging on, like, Chiefs, I don't know. Like, guys, relax. This is only early part of the season. Like we say all the time, any given Sunday. Okay? So, guys, relax. These guys coming back up. These guys are still playoff contenders. I know you're probably disappointed of how they're playing out for some of these games, but is anyone taking a look at Buffalo right now? That's easily the number 1 overall team in the league. They get their defense down packed. They get their offense down packed. It's hard to stop this. And the only team right now I see like might face them off is probably Tampa Bay. But Tampa Bay, they started to lose on their defense this season too. Brady's still playing the same. Not scaring me, as usual. Brady's still playing the same. Like, there's no end to this man and Father. Like, Father Time can't get this man at all. It's like he defeats the odds every single time. It was sloppy how they play against the Dolphins during the first and second quarter. But this dude still scored 47 points? You gotta be kidding me. Anyways, that's what I'd like to talk about today. And thanks for joining in for today's episode. I hope I'll get on with you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe. Protect yourself, your loved ones, and all during this. Hard times would probably be better in the future. Things will be better in the near future. Okay, so thanks for stopping by on 20 Sportcast, and I am your host, 20 Forbes.
Beautiful morning, yeah, the sun, my morning, babe. Nothing in the water.